out, and it's coming out with this liquid here. Is what I'm gonna make the peach peel and pit jelly out of. So yeah, so this is the cheesecloth. Squeezing the rest out. Okay, so I'm back. So this peach peel pit jelly calls for 4 cups of sugar. I need to put a little bit of shortening in here. I use a little bit of palm oil and just a little bit of butter. And it calls for like the pectin, which I'm using the Sure-Jell pectin. Right. And yeah, 4 cups of sugar. I think that's about it. It's just that simple. Yes, and now just a little explanation about the pits. Not you just the pits are just put in there to boil a little bit to get the color, as well as the peels. They have that red color on it, and so that's how this gets to be that color, like little red color. And so yeah, but those are the nutrients. I guess I'm thinking that's because we're trying to extract the nutrients as far as the antioxidant properties and vitamin A and so forth. So I would say it's good. It's a good deal. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead on and just stir this up a little bit and add the Sure-Jell in there. Just 1 pack for this. And then you're supposed to bring it to a boil. Just bring it to a rapid boil. I hope I did that right. I don't know. I did that right. There's a lot of little clumps in there. And you're supposed to boil it like, the boiling I guess is very significant to get it at the temperature up really high. In order to, I guess, it's just like a pudding or something, like a gel. Let's see if there's any information here. It's just so it's for setting, so it can set like a jelly, But yeah, I kind of left you guys out of the process of the making of this nice peach jelly, which I still have to do the water bath to can it up so it can can up properly. I'm just going to do a water bath for maybe like an hour or something like that. Not too long, just so they already really sealing. You don't really have to do it, but I'm going to do it because I'm probably going to have these for a while. And yeah, I don't think you have to like you don't have to actually but it will help it set better as a jelly or jam. I call jam. So I guess the difference between a this is a jam because we have the fruit are in the jar, right? The fruit is in there, the whole fruit. And then I did use pectin in mine because I wanted to set like a jelly, like sort of like to have it to hold together. And which a jelly is also going to be like stiff. It's going to be like it's going to set and hold as well. Yeah, I'm just going to add this in here, sugar in here. There's 4 cups of sugar in here. And bring it to a rapid boil. And that's what's going to happen with that situation. I'm thinking I should get like 4 more jars out of this, perhaps, maybe, with this. 4 jars of jelly. Ooh. Ant. Okay, so yeah. What else I want to say? Yeah, I wanted to get this process over. That's why I went ahead on and got those canned up quickly, and then add you into this, you know, bring you in on this process because, you know, I've never, this is my first time doing this type of jelly before. And so, which I like jelly, but I like jam better, I think, with pectin or when it's thick. I like it to be thick and have some jelly and have, you know, some fruit inside of it. So I guess that's what a jam is. Jelly, jam is when you have the fruit actually inside of the jelly. That's what I'm thinking it is, and jam just sounded so much better. So I said, let me just do the jam. But I decided, okay, let me just do the jelly, the pure jelly, and the jam as well. But this is supposed to get up to a real rapid boil. And so I think I should get at least about four more jars. 4 more of these jars out of it, which I have all ready to go. I'm just gonna put my thing over there in the water, because I ran all these through the sanitizer already, so those are good. And I just sanitized this one over there in the hot water, and the other ones came out of the washer sanitizer. So yeah, but I think this came out really good. So I'm gonna give you a look at this. It's already like it's all set. Look, peach. And I'm telling you, this is so tasty. I mean, it has a really, really good taste. All I can say is my peaches were so small. They were so small this year. But they were good. And like I said, the squirrels toted off a whole tree of peaches. A whole I think that tree that they had taken all the fruit off of is one of the better trees, I think, because this tree is kind of like grafted like one of the other tree that's having the issue where the fruit don't get ripe. So there's a bunch of peaches on there that are green and they don't get ripe because it's something with how they grafted, I think. Just like how some of my kumquat trees came out where they grafted and part of it is bearing fruit and the other part it just has thorns. There was a pot from so yeah, there's another pot, because you see when you heat these up and how that was rapidly boiling, and so it's sealed already by itself. But I'm still gonna do a bath on it with this jelly. Let me turn this up. Make sure this is up. And bring it up high to a high boil, and then I'm gonna can them up. Yeah, this color right here, that's what you think about. I think about my sacral chakra right there. Sacral, or even the solar plexus, like that golden. More likely the yellow. Yeah, the sacral chakra is more like this orange rich color. Whereas the soul star chakra has to do with your solar plexus. No, not the soul star. The solar plexus, which is your third chakra. Yeah, it's got to boil like for like 2 minutes. Like really, 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 really hard. But I was watching, I think it was what's the name of the channel? It was Soul, Old School Soul Food channel. I was watching, let me get the other lady's name. It's about 3 years ago, he had made some, 3 years ago, he made, which he said he makes, he can every summer. Every summer he can for you. Yeah. I was watching, who was I watching? Yeah, I was watching Wright Family Homestead. Wright Family Homestead and Old School Soul Food canning, which he canned some peaches like 3 years ago. And yeah, I think I like his style, how he it's kind of like real simple. Just put the peaches in it. He used like pineapple juice in here because he said he don't like to use water, which I think is a pretty good idea. But I basically just put a little bit of water in my peaches, but not much, just a little bit of water. But I use the alkaline, I use this water. I put this water in mine, just a little bit, not much, because obviously the peaches have their own water. So you really don't want to add that much water, just a little bit. Even this one, I put a little bit of that water in there, just so it wouldn't burn on the bottom as I'm trying to heat it up. But yeah, I really, because it has its own water, and so it's no use of putting in. And then when you put the sugar in, that kind of makes it even more, which is gonna, I think I'm gonna get at least 3 jars out of this right here. Because if not, I'm gonna get a couple of these jars and just put it and make jelly in out of the small jars. Put a couple more of those. Let that keep rolling a little bit, or at least, I think the Homestead, Wright Family Homestead, what she did, she timed it for 2 minutes, I think, or something like that. But I'm gonna put all that in the description because I kind of tweaked mine a little differently because I'm trying to get finished with a lot of the things I want to do. I have my blackberries, I gotta do those as well, get those all done. And get moving on to some other projects that I really need to touch on. But I really want to get this out the way because these organic foods, these organic foods, they will spoil. They sit down too many days. Like I had so many tomatoes and I had to move on it really fast because if you don't, it'll spoil on you. And so that's why I was trying to move on this really quickly and get it out of the way. Although I was wanting to move on to something else. But once I get this done, it's over. Then I put them in a water bath, and they're going to be all preserved and put away. So please like, share, subscribe, comment to the video. And as always, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, so I wanted to do a proper review of this peach jam and peach peel jelly. Peach peel jelly. Or peach peel and pit jelly. Okay. Okay, so I have this right here is the peach pit jelly right here. And this right here is the peach jam. Right? And so I spread both of them. And okay, so let me remove I had got my finger cut, so I wouldn't but yeah, so this is the jelly. Which is this one. And it tastes like bees honey, like with the flower taste to it. It's very, very good. And then this right here with the peach jam right here. It's like peaches times 10. Like, it's very, as you can see, I've been chewing down on this one. But I just kind of want to do a review of it. And I was recalling that somebody told me, somebody said something about, I remember when I started planting some of the trees. And my whole goal was to like, somebody came up. Somebody just came up. But yeah, anyway. I wanted to, you know, somebody said this. Who said this? I think it was Nicole. Nicole, you know, Jake and Nicole out there. And she was saying, you know, right before they went off on their journey with the off-grid and everything. And they was talking, she said something about, you know, when you partake of the foods from the earth or wherever you're at, if you travel somewhere, it's best to go ahead on and take up the food, you know, in that area, like the homegrown, like the grown things that are grown in the area, because then if you know, it really helps you acclimate to the environment that you're in. And I thought that was very profound. It was just something that I picked up on it when she said it, because it's something I already know, or something I already knew. And when you think about a lot of the foods and how they have different colors and everything, a variety of colors and everything, when you partake of those things or those foods and nutrients from the earth, it gives you, it's one thing it does, it helps you acclimate to the environment. Otherwise, you would probably get a lot of allergies, or you might feel sick because it's a different environment. But one way of acclimating to that environment is partaking of some of the foods that are grown in the ground in that area.